Diary of a Little Girl by Anne Frank, Part 2. They gave me a beautiful book, Dutch Sassas and Legends, but they gave me Volume 2 by mistake. So I exchanged two other books for Volume 1. Aunt Helen brought me a puzzle, Aunt Stephanie a darling brooch, and Aunt Lenny a terrific book, Daisy Goes to the Mountains. This morning I lay in the bathtub thinking how wonderful it would be if I had a dog, like Rin Tin Tin. I would call him Rin Tin Tin too, and I would take him to school with me where he could stay in the janitor's room or by the bicycle racks when the weather was good. Monday, June 15th, 1942. I had my birthday party on Sunday afternoon. The Rin Tin Tin movie was a big hit with my classmates. I got two brooches and a bookmark and two books. I'll start by saying a few good things about my school and my class, beginning with the students. Betty Blomendal looks kind of poor, and I think she probably is. She lives on some obscure street in West Amsterdam, and none of us know where it is. She does very well at school, but that's because she works so hard, not because she's so smart. She's pretty quiet. Jacqueline Van Mawson is supposedly my best friend, but I have never had a real best friend. At first, I thought Jackie would be one, but I was badly mistaken. DQ is a very nervous girl who's always forgetting things, so the teachers keep assigning her extra homework as punishment. She's very kind, especially to GZ. ES talks so much it isn't funny. She's always touching your hair or fiddling with your buttons when she asks you something. They say she can't stand me, but I don't care, since I don't like her much either. Henry Metz is a nice girl with a cheerful disposition, except that she talks in a loud voice and is really childish when we are playing outdoors. Unfortunately, Henry has a girlfriend named Beppy who's a bad influence on her because she's dirty and vulgar. J.R. I could write a whole book about her. J is a detestable, sneaky, stuck up, two faced gossip who thinks she's so grown up. She's really got Jackie under her spell, and that's a shame. J is easily offended, bursts into tears at the slightest thing, and to top it all off is a terrible show off. Miss J always has to be right. She's very rich and has a closet full of the most adorable dresses that are way too old for her. She thinks she's gorgeous, but she's not. J and I can't stand each other. Isle Wagner is a nice girl with a cheerful disposition, but she's extremely finicky and can spend hours moaning and groaning about something. Isle likes me a lot. She's very smart but lazy. Hanneli Gosla, or Lies as she's called at school, is a bit on the strange side. She's usually shy, outspoken at home, but reserved around other people. She blabs whatever you tell her to her mother, but she says what she thinks, and lately I have come to appreciate her a great deal. Nanny Van Prague Cigar is a small, funny, sensible girl. I think she's nice. She's pretty smart. There isn't much else you can say about Nanny. Effie Zhejiang is, in my opinion, terrific. Though she's only 12, she's quite the lady. She acts as if I were a baby. She's also very helpful and I like her. GZ is the prettiest girl in her class. She has a nice face, but is kind of dumb. I think they are going to hold her back a year. But of course, I haven't told her that. Comment added by Anne at a later date. To my great surprise, GZ wasn't held back a year after all.